What's up, squad? Can y'all hear me? If y'all can hear me, put your aliens in the chat. Let me know if you can hear my voice. And we're going to get started in just a minute.
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. Straight from Nene.com, that's what you check out.
And you love us, don't you?
There you go.
Y'all know I ain't got no money. I'm not
She's
rich
very
like
rich, honey.
I'm not rich
This
like
is
you.
a very rich bitch. She been in business way before I was in business, okay?
No, we came in business right.
Nuh-uh.
I was 2007.
You've been in business.
That's true. I've been in business.
She's a very rich bitch.
Well, she's just a bitch.
Oh my God, I am not.
She's
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien. ATLien.
Get ready, get ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? What's up, squad? How y'all doing? What's up? It's time for me to get my braids done. Y'all I had to wrap it up in a little ponytail. I was trying to be cute for y'all, though. I don't know. I like it a little bit. I like it. How y'all doing? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Like and share. Like and share. Like and share. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so that you can participate in this live chat. We are live in living color. I am here. We are live in the moment. And yes, I do read comments. Shout out to Polo Man. I see you. First person was in here. Said, welcome back. I appreciate you. Then Nate Robinson and Tammy Carter. Everybody is here. Okay. I see y'all. Carla, Deetria, Magaline, everybody. A whole of the squad is in the building. Okay. Look, shout out to my Patreons, honey. My Patreons and my members only. Okay. We had us a good old 3-hour live the day before yesterday. So if you are not a tier 2, a tier 3 member of either Patreon and or the channel memberships, you missed out. I mean, you can watch the replay if you join or whatever. But we had us a good old time. We talked about some deep topics, honey. We talked about some deep topics and some things that YouTube would censor, because YouTube don't like us talking about serious things, they won't monetize it. So it kind of de-incentivizes the fact of us speaking about, hot topics or certain topics that are controversial. But if YouTube don't want to pay ads and stuff, I would definitely, talk about it on the Patreon and on the members only. And shout out to the Facebook. I know DL Shula. I was not going to forget about you guys. You was next up, honey. You was next up. Shout out to my Facebook. We streaming live simultaneously over on YouTube and Facebook. Okay. Facebook is facebook.com straight from the A. If you want to go over there, a lot of times if there's an issue with the video on YouTube, Facebook will still have the video up. Y'all know I be fighting battles over here on YouTube chat. People don't be wanting me to talk about nothing at all. And I'm like, okay. I be at my feelings though, but I'm back. My videos have not been taken down, even though people have tried, honey. People be getting mad at me. Shout out to Flop Store. They be getting mad at me for telling the truth, honey. And for people to open their eyes and see there's some things be wrong, they get pissed off at me. Like I am like the only one talking about it. I don't understand. I don't get it. But anyway, I'm digressing. Thank y'all so much. Y'all are so wonderful. You said it's gonna be juicy, honey. It's gonna be juicy tonight. Yes, y'all saw the topics. I kind of mixed up a lot of them because I'm like, I haven't been here in a few days. So I had to put a whole bunch of stuff in here. But, of course, we're going to talk about the ratings and the Real Housewives of Atlanta ratings and season 14, episode 13, which was a rum punch in the guts. Okay. Kandi and Marlo going at it, honey. Everybody dragging Marlo, but I'm kind of the mindset of Kandi deserve what she got, honey. But we gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Also, I have who else on this agenda, honey? Kathy Hilton, honey, was on Watch What Happens Live. Kathy Hilton, Paris Hilton's mom, okay, who is also on the Beverly Hills Housewives, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, honey. She was on Watch What Happens Live, and she confused Lizzo with Precious, honey. I guess she feels like all fat black women, all overweight black women, all heavy set black women are precious. Okay, as if that's a real person, but we will go there. What else do we have? We have Sheree and Martell. Okay, Kandi has said that was a fake PR relationship, or that she felt it was, and most of us feel it was. We know that she be calling Freddie O to come on down to the park and take the pictures and meet her at the beauty shop to get quotes for TMZ. We know all of that, but that does not mean they not rubbing and bumping skins. That don't mean that they still, hanging out and stuff. That's how Mike Hill and Cynthia Bailey started, but nobody want to mention that. But we gonna talk about it. What else we got? Let me see. We got that is Marlo Hampton going too hard at Candy Birds. Y'all already know. We gonna talk about it. Kenya was on live the other day, honey, and she admitted she slipped up and admitted that there was an alliance. We have proof that there is an alliance. I'm gonna play that. What else we got? Okay, I'm just running down the agenda before we start. Oh, Nene Leakes tweeting, honey, that Bravo is still blocking her bag. We got that. So I don't know where we are going to start. Let me see what some of these comments is saying first. Andy Cohen, KKK Cohen, thought the Precious comment was funny, honey. There's several people that thought it was funny. I personally, I think if you are a black woman of a certain stature, y'all call me Precious, y'all want to, I don't care. But I just feel like there's a lot of disdain for dark skinned heavy set women, and they feel like we all look alike, honey. We all look alike. We all precious, honey. We all running down the street with a bucket of chicken. So I mean, there's that. Let me see what you said you had watched. What you had watched? Okay. He said, about time with the ratings, Miss Lady. Child, I have a life. Sometimes I can't come on. I be trying to, live my life. It's birthday month. It's August. It's Team Leo. Shout out to Team Leo. Girl, be drinking and going out and having a good old time. Happy to make another year around the sun. My birthday is August 21st, by the way. Team Leo. Team Leo, put your Leos in the chat. Put your lions in the chat, honey. Yes, with a bucket of chicken. She was running down the street with a bucket of chicken. I hated Precious, even though it won Academy Awards and all that, and it was traumatizing and all that. To me, it just made it seem like that's the way all black people live. Like the girl was in an abusive household. Monique was playing Monique. They say Monique was playing herself. I don't know. The girl having babies by this person, that person, going to the food stamp office and getting the welfare. And I just hated it. Okay. I just didn't like it. But y'all may like it. Y'all like to see black people living a certain way. I don't. I want to see black people lavishing on boats and stuff and drinking and having a good time with their fashions. I like the Sex in the City with black people. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. I don't want to see all that. Thank your birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Lakeisha. You said you never liked the movie. I didn't either. Well, let's go ahead and start. We can start with Kathy Hilton, and since that's where we at with it. Okay. Your mama is a Leo. Shout out to all the Leos in the building. We are very good people. Most of us are loyal, but there's a bad side of Leos and there's a good side of Leos. Okay. But most of us are loyal and true. Okay. We don't like to lie. We like to, we like to floss a little bit sometimes. And we are kind of quiet sometimes until y'all ruffle our feathers. That's some of the Leos, but then there's some Leos that's crazy as hell. But I'm kind of in the middle. I might be crazy every now and then, but I'm loyal and true and I'm honest. Okay. Anyway, shout out to Leos, honey. It's a lot of Leos in these streets, honey. It's a whole bunch of Leos. And we like to be in the spotlight, honey. We love to be in the spotlight. There's that. You are thank you. I'm very loyal and generous. Thank you so much. I am a Leo / Virgo. Is that what I am, honey? Child, I don't know about the Virgos, child. It's a lot of Virgos out there. They be well, I've dated a couple of Virgos. My ex-husband was a Virgo, child. Neat freaks, honey. We was like yin and yang, honey. We used to argue all the time, child. Listen. I'm not gonna stay. I listen. I'm not. I like clutter sometimes. Look, I know where everything is. That stack of paper over there. Do not touch my stack of paper. Because I know where all my stuff is. I was just about to get them bills and do something with it. Don't be touching stuff now. So yes, but the Virgos, they like things to be in a straight line, straight line, straight line. They like know where everything is. That ain't me, child. That is not me. I am creative. Okay, I am creative. So there's that. You said your mom sis was a Leo. R.I.P. R.I.P. to your mama, honey. Your birthday is today. Happy birthday. Yes, pure OCD. I thought it was just me. I thought it was just me, child. Yes, he was fine, child. He was so fine. Well, I ain't gonna talk about my husband. Listen, because he probably watching, child. He was fine back then. I don't know about now. He was all right back then, but I don't know about now. He was something else, honey. He was, ooh, child. Ooh. I'm getting PTSD just thinking about it. Don't be taking me back there. I am a whole different person. Anywho, now, what else you say? You said your favorite people are Leo. Thank you. I appreciate it. Everything in its place, Michelle. Yes, Virgo. Yes, everything in its place, child. Whatever. Anywho, let's go ahead and talk about this Kathy Hilton situation. Did y'all watch it? Oh, and Kathy Hilton was on Watch What Happens Live, right? And I guess, Kathy Hilton is a little older. She's a little like the nutty professor. She be forgetting things sometimes. She be forgetting people's names. One time she thought Giselle was who she thought Giselle was. Put in the chat. I can't remember because I halfway watched that show. But she thought Giselle was one of the other white ladies, honey. Not Giselle, child. Garcelle. She thought Garcelle was one of the other little white ladies on the show. And Garcelle don't look now like none of them little white ladies on the show. But anyway, so Andy thought that it would be funny if he showed her certain pictures and asked her if she knew who it was. And yeah, he set her up. He set her up for this. Hold on, it's making the rounds on Twitter. This person said Kathy Hilton know damn well Lizzo ain't precious, a fictional character that's mad, disrespectful, racist, and fat phobic. Okay, fat y'all killing it. It's a new phobia every day. But we're gonna listen to this clip real quick, honey. Just real quick. Y'all know, let me put my little disclaimer up, honey. Hold on. Y'all gonna read it along with me, please. If I can find it. Here is the disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are researching. Yes, y'all knew before I knew. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Okay. Thank y'all for paying attention in class. Okay. Thank you for paying attention. Now, here is the clip. It is approximately 28 seconds. We're gonna take a gander. Can y'all hear that? Oops, I got it on mute. Hold on, let me start it over.
Lady.
Yes.
I feel like I do. Precious?
No, that's not.
Look at the black men in the back laughing.
That is Lizzo.
She is precious, though. Lizzo's precious.
That's like what I call her.
Lizzo
Her
is
nickname's
precious.
Precious to me.
Yes. No, Lizzo is precious.
Okay, will Kathy know this man?
Well, they said it was fat phobic, whatever fat phobic is. They feel like people who are fat, are chubby, or obese, or whatever the case may be. People have certain phobias. Just like y'all be calling people homophobic, and we be calling people heterophobic. Apparently, white women feel like Black women who are heavyset are all precious. That's why I hate that film. It is not funny at all. And when you think about Precious and you think about everything that Precious stood for, I just don't understand it. Like Lizzo is a superstar. Lizzo is all of these things. Yes, and there was black men back there laughing, honey. It is just amazing that he set her up for that. You know, he set her up for that. Andy was sitting there laughing. They knew she was gonna say something, and they knew she did not know who Lizzo was. But anyway, there's that. What did y'all think? Did y'all think it was funny? I know some of y'all thought it was funny. I mean, you know, it is what it is, but I was just a little bit shocked. Okay, I was just a little bit shocked. That's just like us calling all white ladies Karen, or us calling, saying all black men are thugs. Them looking at a black woman who is, darker skinned and heavy set and calling all black women precious. That's a stereotype, and it's not cool. It's not cool at all. But some people are gonna think that is funny because it doesn't affect them. Okay, it doesn't affect them. But when it affects you, all of a sudden it's, oh, that's homophobic, or oh, that's transphobic, or oh, that's dysphobic or that phobic, until it affects you. That's why it's important to be kind to everyone. Okay, be kind to everyone. And listen, I know Lizzo is the last person who is ashamed of her size. She has flaunted her size. She wear bikinis. She be on with little short skirts and have a butt out and all of that. But she does that to counter effect the fats phobia, if you want to call it that. I hate using that type of term, but to counter the attacks that she receives online. I receive attacks online all the time. For what reason? It's like, oh, you fat. Shouldn't you be focusing on your diet? Shouldn't you be doing this? Shouldn't you be doing? And I'm like, can I live like everybody else? I mean, you don't know what people are going through. You don't know if they have health issues. You don't know if it's medication. You don't know what it is. You just assume because they are, they have weight on them that, they eat all the time or something. But all I got to say is be kind to people. Same way you was kind to Tammy Roman when she lost all that weight and y'all was saying that she was too skinny. There must be something happening. Let's keep our thoughts to ourselves, because remember what happened with Chadwick Boseman. The same reason you do it to someone that's too thin, do it to someone that's too heavy. In your eyes, they too heavy. But I digress. Hey, Teresa, thank you so much. Yes, fat shaming. Let's call it fat shaming instead of fat phobia. It's the same thing, child. It's the same thing. You said even if she thought it, she didn't have to say the woman who played Precious. Just disrespectful, right? She could have just said she didn't know, but she didn't know. You said, I honestly don't think Kathy meant to offend. She couldn't see a thing. What? I mean, okay, let's just say she couldn't see. Let's just say she couldn't see, but she saw a heavyset black woman on her screen, and the first thing she thought of was Precious. The first thing I would have, why not say Oprah? Why not say anybody? Why not say Monique? Why not, you know what I'm saying? But you're right. It was blatant to call her a character out of a film that was running down the street with a bucket of chicken. That's all I got to say. Y'all know what's the name was running down the street with a bucket of chicken. I wish I had that gift. Hold on, let me see. Y'all know I can find me a gift, honey. Precious gift. Hold on, because I remember there it is right there. She running. There it go, right there. Don't make me put this in here. Hold on. This gonna be my let me stop. They look, Oprah and Tyler, Oprah and Lee Daniels and them made this movie. Y'all need to blame them. Y'all need to blame Oprah and Tyler and them for making this movie and for making this gift a thing, honey. Because you said don't do it. Don't do it. This is who she thought Lizzo was. I'm gonna do it. Okay. I'm gonna do it because it's a movie. It is a fictional character. And how could you say this woman is a fictional character? Ran down the street with a bucket of chicken, running. That's who she thought Lizzo was. That's some shit. Ain't that some shit? Anyway, I'm digressing. Let me move on, honey, before I get too mad. Thank y'all so much for the super chats and the super stickers. I appreciate y'all. Moving on. You said Lizzo is a character too. Well, Lizzo is a performer. It is so different. It is so different. Who is next on this agenda? Let me start with T.I. since I don't normally talk about TIP. Okay. But T.I., rapper T.I., the rapper who was involved in all those controversies about a year or so ago, has now been honored with an outstanding Georgia Citizen Award. Shout out to Sandra Rose for reporting this. This is one of the many people who received the award, I guess. Let me see. Hold on, let me read it because I didn't read it. I just saw the pictures like, oh, I'm gonna talk about it. So T.I., look at that go, T.I. and Tiny. They said T.I. was honored with the Outstanding Georgia Citizen Award presented by Representative Deborah Bazemore at the Capitol Building in Atlanta this week. Look at T.I. with his gold medal on, honey. T.I. was joined at the ceremony by his wife Tamika Harris and his sons Messiah and Damani. Right, y'all saying what? What? He is an outstanding citizen of Georgia. Listen, those were all allegations and no one proved them to be true. Okay. Look, Sabrina then got ran out of town like Tasha K, honey. She live in California somewhere. Apparently she was lied to. I don't know. But nothing ever came of those accusations. Now, him being a public figure who rides for his city, rides for his town, he does some good in the some good in the hood. So T.I. also shared the news on his Twitter, on his Instagram, and he said, I'm genuinely grateful for these prestigious honors. And while I don't know exactly what they mean specifically, it sure feels good to have them. Let me make that big so y'all can see it. Okay, look at that. He got a whole award and it's got the president on it and everything. It's got the president, got his real name on it, Clifford Joseph Harris Jr. Let me see what else. Look at all his family and stuff. That look, Tiny over there holding the award. You said, what happened to that lady that was running for mayor? She lost. That's what happened. Let me see what this video do.
Do good work to make you guys proud, to earn this.
And that's why you do,
citizenship.
because you are humble, and that's what we're hearing from you. So thank you again.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Should I see?
You can. You have more awards at this.
So he got an award for outstanding citizenship. Tip continues and says, in the grand scheme of things, we are only here on earth in this life for a short period of time. And once we leave, people won't remember the clothes we wore or the things we have. We'll only be remembered by what we meant to our family, our children, and what we do for others. T.I. was honored for giving back through his Harris Community Works and for the Love of Our Fathers organizations. Okay. Life is way too short to try to not make this world a better place. Look at T.I. and Tiny, honey. Y'all can't listen, y'all can't hate on them, or y'all can hate on them all y'all want to, but they still together, honey. They still together. You said your 4-gram son has his hair. Hit that like button as you come in. Hit that like button as you come in. Why are y'all so mad at at his hair? He need to focus on his relationship with Deja. He does. I be trying to lead the kids out of it. I be trying. But there's that. So shout out to T.I. And also it says T.I. received, hold on, what is this? Oh, here's something else. Hold on. We got some more video. T.I. also received the Volunteers Achievement Lifetime Award presented by the Global International Alliance on behalf of President Joe Biden and his 4,000 plus honors of community service to the community. Let's see it. Let's see what it is. I know I'm nosy.
Atlanta rapper and actor T.I. is getting recognized for his community service to the state of Georgia. The state representative, Deborah Bazemore, presented T.I. with the Georgia Outstanding Citizen Award from the Secretary of State's office. It happened at the state capitol today. T.I. is known to give back to the community, starting with organizations like Harris Community Works and For the Love of Our Fathers. And today he said,
Wait a minute, you saying he a fraud and he will be exposed? What's he a fraud for? Why y'all mad at the man? You said, that's not a Leo, more like a Libra. What y'all talking about? You said I already had. What is y'all talking about? Joe don't know nothing about this. Atlanta just giving those awards. I cannot. Okay, but he got the award. Let's finish.
Life is way too short not to try to make this world a better place.
In the grand scheme of things, we're only here on earth in this life for a short period of time. Once we leave, people won't remember the clothes we wore or the things we have. We will only be remembered by what we meant to our family, our children, and what we were able to do for others.
Now, the awards did not stop right there, folks. Right after receiving his Outstanding Citizen Award, T.I. also received the Volunteers Achievement Lifetime Award. The Global International Alliance presented it on behalf of President Joe Biden. It recognizes T.I.'s 4,000 hours of service to our country. Atlanta rapper and actor.
Wait, 4,000 hours of service to our country. Look, didn't he do those Shout out the tip. Shout out the tip. Didn't he do those 4,000 hours of service though for like probation or something? That ain't funny, but I'm just saying. But that's nice. He got the Outstanding Citizen Award. I want one. How you get one? How much it costs? I think that's wonderful. Don't y'all think that's wonderful? How are they calling him an outstanding citizen with his? People change. People do good for their communities. I mean, it is what it is. You said don't say it. I was thinking it. So I mean, but anyway, let me move on. Okay. He said, why Jay-Z invite him to the Rock Nation brunch? He been thinking he black excellence ever since. Okay, let me move on. Okay, y'all ain't gonna let this go. Anyway, salute to T.I. Clifford Joseph Harris for getting his outstanding Georgia Citizen Award. Next on the agenda. What is next on the agenda? Y'all know I be forgetting, child. Let me see. Is Nene Leakes. Before I get into let me see, which should I do the let me go talk about Nene Leakes and her tweets first. Okay. Nene was on Twitter just a few days ago, and she was dropping some more tea, and everybody was like, either Nene, we tired of hearing this. We need to wait for you to win this lawsuit first. But as her tagline states, she was blacklisted for telling the truth and not wanting to be abused anymore. So Nene went on to the Twitters and she had something to say. Listen, while y'all sitting over there trying to figure out what's going on, Nene is like, listen, they stop every job opportunity that comes my way. Okay. And somebody said, including Glam Squad on E, right? Video posted to IG in 2020. When was this promo filmed? Remember when she was working on this and it was supposed to be for E, but then they pushed it over to Peacock and then it never saw the light of day. I wonder what Brad Gorski feels about that, because he was there. He was there. And look, Ellison Kendrick, shout out to Ellison Kendrick, said Andy made that call and pulled the plug on Glam Squad. Ryan Murphy must have gotten a phone call too, from New Normal to Glee to Zumanity to nothing at all. Whew. But Nene wants y'all to know they stop every opportunity. She also came back with a second tweet and said, I am happy I was able to help all the other Black women to get job opportunities that are working for them. He stopped me from working because I was a threat to his career. Yet he was able to abuse me for years. I want to release those voice messages so bad. Ooh, child. She want to release those voice messages so bad. I want to hear them. I want to hear them. Okay. You said that's crazy. Nene deserves so much more. I agree. And think about it. She got all these voices. Everybody using her taglines over on the TikTok. They're using, her voice tags and everything on TikTok. She can't get paid from that stuff, or can she? I don't know. Does Bravo own it? Is Bravo making money off of her image and likeness still to this day while not allowing her to work? Anywho, I just want them to go ahead and release whatever hold they have on her so that she can go and do it, what she needs to do. Because Nene is a brand. Nene's image, her likeness is a brand. She still has a huge fan base and she is ready to work. I want to see her on TV. Right. Okay. You said get that exclusive. I'm trying, child. I'm trying. You said Andy Caldwell is constantly stealing her stats. Child, who is that? I love Nene. Okay. We all love Nene, but we have to wait for the scales of justice, honey, because we already know it's supposed to be towards the end of this month that they're supposed to make a decision on if they're going to move the case to New York for arbitration or if they're going to continue to be able to try it in Georgia. That's what they're battling now. And so far, Bravo wants them to move it to arbitration. Now, the gag is, and I think I, spilled this tea in a previous video. Y'all know they made Mariah do arbitration. Mariah Hook. You remember Mariah Hook? And she was feeling some kind of ways because she felt like, she was being punished and pushed aside, even though that was her creation, that she was the executive producer and all of that. And she didn't feel like she was compensated fairly, even though they did a spinoff and all those things. And she spoke up about it. Well, apparently Mariah has been made whole, allegedly, according to the word on the street. She can't speak on it. She has been bound to secrecy, but she went through arbitration before filing a lawsuit. So when she went through arbitration, all of a sudden, if you notice, no more Mariah speak. Mariah's not saying nothing about it. The only thing you hear Mariah say is, I'm very happy with the outcome. I'm very happy with the outcome. They made me happy. I'm very happy. Okay. She's very happy. So we don't know what she got. We don't know what they did. But all I know is she's very happy with the outcome. So hopefully Nene will be very happy with the outcome as well. You said Mariah is still EP on the show. Okay. Well, I mean, she's probably still EP and they probably still paid her. Okay. Moving on. He says settlement. She's very happy. Now, next up on the agenda. Okay, we talked about that. All right. Now, Nene accused. As y'all come in, go ahead and like this video, like and share, subscribe, all that. Now, y'all remember Nene spoke often about this alliance. She accused Kenya, Cynthia, and Kandi of being in an alliance, right? Of trying to tear her down and to push her off the show. It was successful. Okay, it was successful. And she accused Kandi of going behind their back and making side deals. Actually, they all did. Portia accused them too. They all got the text messages, honey. She didn't, leak the text messages to somebody who was reading them over on their Patreon. But I'm digressing. But yeah. So Kenya seemingly admitted recently that there was an alliance. Now, I don't know if you saw this, but shout out to the Neighborhood Talk, because the Neighborhood Talk captured this particular screen grab of Kenya speaking about who she wanted to return to the show to join her team. Now, what team is this? Who knew y'all had teams on the show? And isn't a team an alliance? Y'all let me know. Isn't a team an alliance? You said it was so obvious. I feel Kandi was the head of that alliance. Okay, here it is on the Neighborhood Talk. Okay, Neighborhood Talk said, y'all agree? Kenya Moore says one of the RHO cast members is trying to be Nene and using her own lines. She also thinks Eva Marcel should return. But it's not that she says that Eva Marcel should return, it's how she said it. Now listen to this and we're going to go into some other things.
As Marlo went so hard, take her peach. Yeah, I do believe that someone is trying to be like Nene. Absolutely. They're getting all Nene's old lines, all, trying to be a Nene, but even the differences I've had with Nene, there will only be one Nene. If they can argue with me or successfully argue with me, it makes them relevant. They get headlines for arguing with me. They don't get headlines for arguing with anyone else. Maybe Kandi. No one else. So if you're running with the big boys, boom, boom. Give Eva Marlo's peach. First of all, Eva doesn't need to take anyone's peach. She can have a peach all her own. At this point, I don't think she wants it. She's starring on, TV series. She's doing her thing. So it's going to be a miracle to try to get her back. But she would make an awesome team with me and Kandi. I think it would be great. Someone says, Marlo.
She would make an awesome team with Kenya and Kandi. An awesome team. Now, all of y'all on teams now? Is that what this is? Is that why Kandi rarely calls Kenya to the carpet when she says certain things that we know aren't right? Is that why they decided as a collective that they was going to drag Marlo? And y'all already know I am not team Marlo. But listen, Marlo... Oh, she said, oh, yes, she did. Marlo has been, trying to be little Nene. I do agree about that. Marlo don't know what she want to be. Marlo just need to be herself. But, there's that. But let's talk about Marlo for a minute. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail about, the show. But y'all saw the argument because, it's too late to do a review, whatever. But y'all saw the argument between Kandi and Marlo. And y'all saw that Marlo was actually talking to Ralph about not adopting Josiah as his child. Now, we can pull up receipts about, Russell Wilson adopting baby Future and all of that. And, Ralph not wanting to adopt Josiah because he talked to the father and the father said, he doesn't want him to do that. But, as a family member who have added additional children to the family, people seem to feel that it will only be right if Ralph adopted him as his own as well. Now, Marlo said she felt some kind of way because, she was a foster child and she know how it feels. And Kandi decided to jump in. Wasn't even about Kandi. To jump in and call Marlo a hypocrite for sending her nephews away. Now, Marlo sent her nephews to her sister's house, right? She didn't give them up for adoption. She didn't tell nobody else to take them. She sent them away for a month. But Kandi had to speak on it. Now, a lot of people seem to feel that, Marlo was wrong for the way she clapped back at Kandi, for the way she said that Kandi wasn't that girl, for the way she, called Todd out for not liking Kandi, for all the things she said. But Kandi was wrong for even bringing the boys into it in the first place. Why was it her? Why was it up to her to do that? You said Marlo is a hypocrite. You think Marlo is a hypocrite? I think Kandi is a hypocrite. You said Eva was boring on the show. She had one good read that secured her for the second season. Kandi and Todd both been rooting for Marlo just for her to flip on them when they got her piece. Well, that's what they want you to think. Now, here's the thing. As far as Kandi is concerned, and Kandi went on her speak on it to try to spin the narrative as they often do. Y'all know that I told y'all it's 3 people that are able to spin the narrative on these black shows. The first one is Kandi on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. The second one is Dr. Heavenly on Married to Medicine. And the third one is Giselle. Well, third and fourth, Giselle and Robin over on The Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay, so Kandi goes on her platform to her YouTube audience to spin her narrative, and she sits there with DJ A1 and whoever it was. Who was she talking to? Todd. And she basically, tells a story about how she got Marlo this job, and Marlo decided that she would prefer to be a friend of the show instead of being on the show that Kandi got her. The facts of it, and I don't know if Marlo will ever speak on this. Maybe she signed a non-disclosure. I don't know. I hope she talks about it at the reunion. Who knows? But the facts of the matter is Kandi and Todd have been working on this show for over, I think it was 2 years. Okay, they have filmed a pilot. They had got this situation where it was gonna be Junkie Dineva and Rico Chappelle, and Marlo was gonna be the lead character. And I don't know that she thought that was a better deal, that was as classy as being on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. So would you rather have your own show making 4 figures or be over on the Real Housewives of Atlanta making dang near six figures as a friend. I think I would have chose to be a friend of the show too. I don't know. I probably would have. But apparently Kandi feels like, she was slighted. It was a boss move. I did all of this for Marlo and Marlo, da da da. But Kandi would have made the money. She making it seem like Marlo would have been this boss. This show would have taken off. Nobody knew if the show was going to take off or not. We TV had picked it up because Bravo refused it. Okay. Bravo refused it. Bravo has first right of refusal. Bravo didn't like the show, so they didn't feel like it was their brand. So what do? They pitch it to TV1 or We or one of those outlets, and they picked it up. However, they weren't paying what Bravo is paying. So as the time came for the pilot to air and for them to finally start shooting the shows, Marlo's contract expired. Marlo only had a 2-year contract. It was the 2 years was up. She started to think about it. She got an offer from the Housewives. It's like, do I take this offer from the Housewives or do I renew my contract with Kandi and go over here and film this show? What did she decide to do? She decided to go ahead and return as a friend to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, making more than Eva Marcel and what was the other chick? What's Randy DeVoe's wife named Shamari? So, it is what it is. And when I saw this clip of Kandi on the Bravo Shade Room, shout out to the Bravo Shade Room, where she and Todd were actually discussing it, it's kind of giving me Kiss the Ring. When Andy and Cynthia were on the other day, we talked about it, how Andy was throwing shade at Nene by telling Cynthia she left gracefully and basically saying, she'll get jobs. And he had Jeff sitting there going, wasn't I graceful too? And didn't you've helped my career and all of this? It's almost like Kandi was like trying to do the same thing that Andy's doing. Like, girl, like these people have talents of their own. They don't necessarily need you to expand or to be great. So why is it that Kandi feels like she's the only person who has clout enough to get people other jobs? I'm just feeling the ways. And I know y'all, feel like I be dragging Kandi or whatever, but I just feel like this season Kandi is getting what she's supposed to get. And she is getting what she's supposed to get. And maybe she'll have to answer for it and maybe not. But hold on, let's listen to this other clip. Let me put this in here. Again, okay, copyright disclaimer. Y'all already know the drill. Copyright disclaimer, blah, 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 blah. News reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Y'all got it? Okay, now let me start this video over. Refresh. Okay, stop now.
It's a whole TV show on a whole other network when she was not able to be on our show for a while.
Correct.
There were a few years, I don't know if you guys remember, it was like during that time where her and Nene was arguing, whatever, they did not have her back on our show as a friend for a couple of years straight.
Correct.
She didn't really not know what to do with herself, do with her career. She came over here, met with me and Todd.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all listening, y'all paying attention. Okay, listen some more. What is it?
The same guy she got on the show.
The same one she just disrespected.
He was like, yo, let's go ahead and try to pitch a show with her and the network.
The same.
We took the idea to another network about doing a show around her. They was like, maybe we could, but it got to be more fleshed out. We took the idea, we fleshed it out. We got some more people to put around her to make a show about her fashion. They picked the show up. It was greenlit. Started doing hiring production crews and everything. Then
One day away,
she helped the situation up because she wanted to go back as a friend. And so she started acting up with the people of the other network. She wanted to go back as a friend instead of being a real bitch and be the main bitch on her show.
And could still have her own show right now and be a boss.
Yeah, well now
why she didn't mention the money? Why didn't she mention the money? Okay. Would you want to go and be a real bitch on your own show and Kandi getting the bulk of the money, Kandi getting money for production, Kandi getting money for all of these things, and you not getting much of anything? Or would you rather just go over here and not be a real bitch, but be a part of a real bitch ensemble and get some moolah from Bravo on a bigger platform. I don't know.
Got a piece, so she's probably happy about that. But let's not forget, I was the main one begging and asking. I want to say begging, but I was the main one asking why y'all not giving her a piece yet. Why y'all not, even after the situation that she messed up at the other network, I still was bouncing with her on this platform to say, y'all should give her a piece. Y'all should give her a piece. She gets on here, finally get her a piece and want to show out on me. Anyway,
It's not cool at all. It's Marlo. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I like how you let her know though. I like how you was like, I know how you came into the circle.
Yeah, I
know you get mad, not mad, but I know you. The thing when you gotta put the cards on the table, you go.
I don't want to come
DJ A1 is
you know what I mean?
yes
But it's so disrespectful.
I
like how
it,
you gonna do me that way? You know what I mean? Like, as a fella, I can't really smash on you. You know what I mean?
Correct. You always lose.
I can't curse you out. I can't go you bitches and hoes and do all that crazy stuff. So for me, it was like, I don't even want to get involved. The thing that I was hitting on was, I know how she got into the circle. And the part that hurts me with her is that we were championing for her to be on the show. We were championing to get her another show situation. So it's like, how you going to do us this way? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we out here pitching the show for you. We got the deal on the table. You know what I mean? Like, why would you do us that way? You know what I mean? That's just how I feel. But, you know, that's some female shit. I'm gonna let them have it. I'm out of here.
I got this.
See, so my thing is, why are you sitting here on your platform just trying to pound this in everybody's head? I did this for her. I did this for her. I did this for her. What did you do? What did you do? You was trying to make money too. The whole situation of her signing the contract, you were making money off of everybody. You were selling this idea. You were selling the show. They were talent. They weren't getting no money. You was getting the money. Anyway. So, you know, I just feel like she uses her platform to spin her narrative, which is what she should do. I mean, I'm not mad at it, but, you know, other people aren't allowed to do the same thing. Marlo is not allowed to go on her platform and spin a narrative about what's going on the show. Kenya doesn't really do it. You know, she's not a social media person. The only person that's allowed to do it is Kandi. And the reason I feel like Kandi does it is because Bravo has approved it. You know, Bravo approves everything that they do. Nene even told you in her lawsuit when she was going back and forth with Kim about RHOA how the executives called her and made her take certain things down off of her Instagram and off of her Twitter, and they didn't make Kim take certain things down. It's the same thing. Kandi is doing the exact same thing. Why is it that nobody else has a voice besides Kandi? And now let's go back a little bit. You know, now that I'm in my historical, I got my PhD in RHOA bag. Remember when back in the day when the Housewives first started, when every Sunday after the show, all of the ladies wrote a blog on Bravo and they each told what what they thought of the episode or what they felt, gave their opinion on certain arguments and things like that. Why is it they all aren't doing that? Why is it that only one person is allowed to have a voice? Anyway, I just want to ask that question. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, y'all feel like being harsh on Kandi, tell me. I can take the criticism, but I just don't understand. I just don't appreciate it. I feel like, I'm not Team Marlo by any stretch of the imagination. I am a fan of the show. I have always been a fan of the show, but the show basically sucks now, but it is what it is. You said it's true. I'm right. Okay. Well, I don't want to just be right. Y'all don't need to be my yes man now. I don't need y'all to be my DJ A1. I just want y'all to tell me the truth. If you feel like Marlo, I know y'all saying Marlo goes too hard, she goes too low. I think Marlo goes too low because Marlo is not, I don't want to say she's not cultured. She's just not schooled in the art of reads, of shades and reads. You know what I'm saying? Marlo goes low because that's where she comes from. She's been low. She's been in foster care. She's been in jail. She cut the girl face up. She arguing. When she argued to go for the jugular. She's not arguing for jokes and kikis. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You said, yes, go ahead and like this video. You said you team nobody. He said Kandi and Kim also underhand Nene with the tardy for the party. Nene was supposed to be on that song too. Okay. You said, I think you're wrong, but I love you and respect our differences. Thank you, JB. I love you too. Kandi is not entertaining enough to be directed any kind of show, and that's facts. The show without her would grow by leaps and bounds. Oh, okay. You're not Team Marlo either. There's that. She has no class. Well, that's that. Like designer goods don't make you classy, honey. They listen, the richest people in the world don't even have those labels on their back. But there's that. You said, is it true that Martel Holt is going to be on RHOA as Sheree's plot line? No, that's not true. Well, I can't even say if it's true or not. Listen, first of all, they ain't even got out of season 14 yet. Nobody's thinking about season 15. We don't even know if Sheree's coming back for season 15. So the people who are speculating that Martel Holt will be on RHOA are really just speculating. Is it a possibility? Who knows? Who knows? But at the end of the day, yeah, they've been spotted together. That was my next topic, by the way. That was my next topic. You said, can't they all get a YouTube channel? They probably can, but what I'm telling you is Bravo has to approve everything that they put out there in regards to speaking on the show. Bravo can't have all of them out here saying different stuff. Everybody has to be on one accord. And for whatever reason, Dr. Heavenly is that person for Married to Medicine, and Kandi is that person for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. At every job they got a snitch. They got one snitch, honey. Anyway, you said, I find it interesting that folks really do not mention Portia. Portia is living her life, honey. Portia's trying to do what she do. Kandi always start spilling tea when her pit start to boil. Ooh, I totally forgot Nene was supposed to be on tardy. I think that's a decision that Kandi pushed on Kim. Ooh, Shereé is thinking about season 15. Of course, Shereé is, but I don't think they are yet, because all of those decisions technically are made after the reunion. So they look at the ratings, they look at, the combined ratings of the season, they look at what happened on the reunion, they look at the Q scores of everybody, and then they judge. They look at the advertisers, who the advertisers like. It's a whole little thing that they do. Anyway, you said it's a messy topic. DT said, oh, DT, you got a new picture. Tadrina, the rotten tooth toddler, and Billy Goat Candyman forgettable Dupree Cruz are the HR department for RHOA. Oh, okay. Anywho, you said Nene was gonna sing the ooh ah part, but then Kandi kept it for herself. She been a Nene hater for a minute. Oh, okay. Anywho, let me move on. Y'all want to talk about Shereé and Martel? Shereé and Martel are out doing the things that they do, honey. They are calling the paparazzi to come take pictures of them while they out in the streets. Recently, they were spotted working out again. I'm like, are they working on Sheree's finally working on Sheree's workout tape? Hold on, let me see. Let me pull up these pictures. Let me pull up the pictures of Shereé and Martel. Oh. Yeah, so okay, so here is put this up here. Bam, bam. Shereé and Martel are really trying to play in our faces by calling the paparazzi on themselves to take pictures of their fake relationship. And look, like that's a good, clear HD 4K. I don't know what the numbers are for the cameras. That's a good old picture. The dog even smiling for the picture, y'all. Everybody, the dog looking at the camera like, don't make no swift moves. But there they are, honey, at the park. Sheree's looking amazing or whatever. Okay. We're gonna talk about the ratings. I forgot. We're gonna talk about the ratings in just a second. And there is Shereé and Martel. She giving him the little googly eyes while she got a little, what's that, a poop bag in her hand. I hope it don't have no poop in it. And there go Martel, cheesing or whatever. And hold on, it's some more. Hold on, let me find them. He even took some with his shirt off, y'all. Here go another one with his shirt off. This was the shade room. Hold on. Shout out to the shade room. Okay. Sheree and Martel, and somebody said, I cannot believe Shereé has not collaborated with Nike Fitness and Nike Sportswear. Shereé, please. Y'all saying the thirst is real. Cringe. Look at Martel looking at the camera. Look at Martel looking at the camera. These are good old these are some good old Canon pictures. This is not no these some good old pictures. These are not iPhone Android pictures. These are the DSL mirrorless camera pictures. Yeah, so people are saying, oh, here go another one. Here go the Jasmine brand. Okay, Freddie took a whole bunch of them and sent them to everybody, child. There go another one. Okay. Look at the dog. The dog still got his eye on the cameraman. Okay. So yes, that's Sheree's dog. That's Sheree's dog. It's a cane corso. That's a big ass dog, ain't it? So anyway, yes, apparently, they want everybody to know they are together. Listen, I'm not doubting they're both single. I'm not doubting that they kicking it. Okay. I know Lil Boozy, aka Tasha K, tried to spread that Martel was lying and say he was building a pool or something. That's what somebody said, but I didn't believe it when she said it because she make up stuff. That's why she got a $4 million judgment against her, because she be making up lies on people. So now she done made up a lie and said this what somebody told her instead of giving us proof, and y'all gonna run with it. And then I think Junkie Dineva repeated what she said, and y'all gonna run with it. But at the end of the day, I showed you that Shereé was chilling with his kids. I showed you that Shereé was out with his children. Do I have that picture up here? Yep. I had that Shereé was out with his kids. Okay, so clearly they have been seeing each other. Hold on. Here is the picture of him and the kids right there. Hold on. Let me zoom it in for y'all. So yeah, apparently, they if they're very good friends. Let's just say that they are very good friends. I wouldn't be mad at it if they were, going into some type of business together, but at the end of the day, it seems like, they getting along, they friends. Ariane, by the way, has been making comments. She made a comment somebody showed me on Twitter recently where she said that Shereé might be with him, but he still eat my cookies or something. Let me see. Hold on. Here it is right here. Somebody said this 3 hours ago that she said, damn, I hate I had a baby by this N-word. If y'all only knew, he just ate me from the back day before yesterday, literally licking my yeah. Talking about it's just business. Talking to you, asking, do you want me to stop talking to her? LOL. You look good and comfortable, Mr. Holt. Don't come from me. I got the footage from my Ring camera. He spent the night. So Ariane wants y'all to know that he spent the night. Okay, he spent the night, but she's still saying, look, if she's saying that he said it's just business, do you want me to stop talking to her? That means they talking, right? Does that not mean they talking? I don't know. Listen, he's single, he ain't married. He with Shereé, he with Ariane. As long as Ariane gonna accept him in her bed. Look, she didn't care when he was married. Why she gonna care if he's single? So I don't see her as exposing him. I just see it as exposing her for being, not having no self-esteem. Like, what? You already know this man. He ain't wifing you up. I just don't get it. Anyway, I digress. Now, let me see what else we got. Did she post the Ring camera footage? Did she post it? Let me go look. IONNE_. Is that her name? I don't see no Ring camera footage. Oh well. Anyway, moving on. She is sad. She is sad. Her pH level gonna be messed up. Something, child. She needs a job and therapy. Y'all talking about ratings. Ratings for what? She ain't even on the show. She ain't even on the show. The monkeypox is out on the loose, and these people licking everything. Okay. Anyway, and telling people they licking everything. But there's that. You said we don't care about her sis. Okay. Well, there's that. Moving on. What was that? Oh, the ratings. Season 13 episode, season 14 episode 13. Now y'all probably already saw this, but I'll let you see it again, honey. The ratings were the highest this past Sunday than they've been all season, but not by much. Okay, not by much. They're still ranking in at, let me pull it up. Y'all know we deal in receipts. They're still ranking it in at number 4. Okay. At number 4. Why I'm on the side? I want to be on the side. Okay. And as you can see, Major League Baseball 90 Day Fiance 1.8. The Real Housewives of Atlanta came in at number 4 with 1.026. Now remember the Sunday before last, they were 1.018. So they went a little bit, a teensy bit, like 7 people, not 8 people. I can't count. The female demographic was higher. It was 0.5. That is very good. Before it was in the 0.4s, and before that it was in the 0.35. So the age demographic that they want to watch is up. The numbers are up. They finally hit 1 million, but it's just a little bit over 1 million. So congrats to them. Y'all just wanted to see Kandi and Marlo fight anyway. Okay, that's all y'all wanted to see, and y'all saw it. He said it's still more than College Hill, if you say so, but College Hill was much better. Okay, College Hill was much better. Y'all go ahead and like this video. You said I've been pissed about the ratings all week. No, I haven't. Them ratings don't pay me. Y'all act like the ratings pay me. The ratings does not. I come on here to tell you guys what they are. And if it was such a rush for me to come tell you to get my clicks and views and your coinage, I would have came on the day they dropped. Okay, like I told y'all, I got a life too. Let me see what else I got. Nene, I think I did everything. Now, my question to you guys, I've been talking an hour. Do you think that Marlo was going too hard at Kandi? What do y'all think? Do you think that Kandi deserves it? How do you feel about Kandi responding and saying that she did all these things for Marlo, so she don't understand why Marlo's coming for her? Like, is it a quid pro quo situation when it comes to the Real Housewives of Atlanta? You scratch my back, I scratch yours. You shouldn't come for me because, I tried to get you this job that you didn't take. I don't understand. But anyway, I'm going to put the link in here. I would love to hear from you guys. If y'all don't want to call, let me know. And I will head over to my Patreon and holler at them for a while. Then what do you think about T.I. getting the Georgia Outstanding Citizen Award? Honey, T.I., rapper T.I.P. Honey, he got it. He got an award. He also got an award from President Joe Biden for his 4,000 hours of community service. What do you think about that? What do you think about Kathy Hilton mistaking Lizzo for Precious, a fictional character who doesn't even exist? Do all Black women who are of a certain weight class, do they all remind you of Precious? Are we all precious to Kathy Hilton? I don't know. And what do you think about this week's episode? Tell me. I want to know. Okay. Hold on. We got Alex in the building.
Hey,
what's up,
Michelle?
Alex? Alex de la Coca.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I would, yeah.
Hi,
We'll have to talk about that whole.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Dre.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Alex.
So
Alex,
let's let Alex talk, Dre.
Hush,
Dre.
Alex.
Don't come over here trying to take over now.
What is that, Alex?
What's what?
Oh, no, I was looking at something. My fault.
What you talking about?
Yo,
Dre,
T-shirt. You have a nice T-shirt.
Thank you. Thank you,
You're welcome. You're welcome,
Alex.
boo.
Alex be giving it to the girls.
Period.
I see you. You got the jewelry on and everything. You look beautiful.
Look, this my obsidian. Look, this for my protection, okay? Because you gotta keep your aura protected.
Amen to that. So what you think about tonight's topics?
Okay, so of course I feel some type of way about the whole Precious comment, right? You know, like that was the main reason why I wanted to hop on here. One, because I wanted to offer some language because I also don't agree like the phobia language. Like, yeah, because I think I wonder if it's a black thing because I feel like we like I ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? I wonder because again, who ends up having the power to create language? Right, ends up being white people. So I want to put some new language out there. Okay. So one, as far as the way that people with big bodies are treated, sizeism, right? And the reason why I care about the words is because words carry vibration, you know what I'm saying? And I want to be like clear about what we're talking about. When you say it's a phobia, that make it seem like it's just a one-on-one thing, like one person's individual opinion and they fear, right? And that's not what's going on. Sizeism talks about the fact that it's a system of oppression, right? And what it means is that your experience is determined by the shape and color of your body, right? And it's systemic, right? It's not just one person's opinion, two people's opinion. It's all over every institution. Like there are all type of studies that say, right, black bigger body women and also bigger body white women will get paid less, right? Are less likely to get a job because they're big, right? More likely to be considered unattractive, less likely to be considered for entertainment opportunities, right? All type, and that's the systemic level, and that trickles down into our relationships where somebody might call it a phobia, right? But it's a system, right? And that comment was rooted in this system, and sizeism is rooted in white supremacy, racism. That's what it comes from. And it was a historical context to this word, to this system, because listen, white people is not skinny, and that's the thing. Like the beauty standard shifted with the coming of slavery. Because let me tell y'all, okay, they was not skinny over there in Europe, even though they barely had any food. Okay, they was over there growing potatoes, struggling. Okay, we was over in Africa, abundant with all these resources, right? Just chilling. They still had big bodies, right? If you look at Mona Lisa, she was some white man's idea of the epitome of beauty at some point, and she was thick and had a beard. So that's another thing, but but that was somebody's idea of beauty at one point, right? But then would come slavery, right? They tried to shift the beauty standard, right? Because they wanted to be able to justify exploiting black bodies, period. So then here come this rhetoric. Oh, all of a sudden we fat, we lazy, right? That's what it comes. And the thing is like somehow your health and your worthiness became associated with your body size. That was all propaganda. That shit ain't real. That shit is not real, right? I'm healthy as hell. I had diabetes. I don't have hypertension, right? I could run a mile. Okay, like it's right. All the ideas that we have around bodies are fake and made up, and it's for the sake of profit and exploitation. So, and that's why I really had a problem with that comment, because really people can't take Lizzo. They can't take expensive people. Okay? They can't take us, period.
Not with confidence, especially with confidence.
Especially with confidence. Right? And it's just like, it's, you know how it's short people syndrome? Well, it's little people syndrome too, I feel like. Right? Like, it's like something about you just gets so angry at how expansive I am. And it's everything about me expensive. Okay, my money expensive, my purpose expensive, my power expensive, my influence is expensive, right? That's my purpose, what I'm meant to be, right? And the thing is, if Lizzo was a bad bitch, if she was a bad bitch for real, she would come out and she would say, I am precious. Because that's how you take that power back. Bitch, I'm not even insulted. I am precious. How about that? Hashtag I am precious, because what's the reasons why we're insulted by that is rooted in our own anti-blackness and our own sizism, internalized sizism. Because the fact that our experiences being shaped by our body types, like that impacts our ability to get our needs met, to get our money, shelter, all of that, right? So we start passing this down from generation to generation, these stereotypes, these ideas that aren't even true about bodies. But we like, baby, you know, we don't want you to be big because it's going to be hard for you. It's going to be hard for you. So we shame each other, right? Not knowing that this is programming. This is programming, and I reject it. Okay, I reject it. Period.
Okay.
Straight up. But that's about Precious. But I also wanted to talk about.
No, I'm feeling everything you say. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got one more?
I wanted to talk about Kandi. Okay. Kandi be giving exploitation. Like, I know she thinks because she gives a lot to the community, and she probably do, right? I know she probably has taken care of a lot of people. She probably do, but her obsession with money makes her exploitative and see only dollar signs. Like, it's getting in the way of her own happiness, clearly. Okay, because you doing all of this for these people and that. I bet you those people would prefer your time, right? Like, she's addicted to work, she's addicted to money, and it makes her exploit people. And the thing is like, Marlo is entertaining as fuck. She is. Okay, she's entertaining. Whatever people want to say, I could watch her all
I'm
day.
sorry, Alex.
Yes.
Alex.
Why you won't let her finish, Dre?
Marlo is what?
Entertaining.
Entertaining.
Come on, Alex.
Drake, shut up. Anyway, go ahead, Alex.
How Marlo not entertaining?
He like Marlo.
Alex,
go ahead.
she's doing it for the show. She's not like, it's not real. She's just trying to stir up drama. That's not entertaining.
Man, I feel like Marlo, that type of person you can hang with and you'll laugh all day long. That's what I feel like. I feel like you could put Marlo in any situation and she would be entertaining. Like Nene, they were the dream. They was the dream team. That coupling. Okay, when they was cool.
Alex, we don't talk about Nene on this platform.
Oh,
yes,
shut
we
up.
do. Dre, I'm gonna hang up on you, Dre. Stop interrupting people. Go ahead, Mickey.
Look, I'm not bothered. You got whatever you got, Dre. I got one for you, baby.
Well, Alex, I appreciate you. You gave us life, and I agree totally with the sizeism comment. I'm gonna start saying sizeism instead of fat phobia and fat shaming. That is a great word.
And Alex, you got a lot of confidence. You beautiful inside and out. What's your Instagram? I want to follow you. Follow me back on my real Instagram page. Because I know you like an
Drake
Instagram
want to
model.
lust over you. Drake just want to lust
you're
over
beautiful.
you.
I think you're just so beautiful. I like your confidence, and you the shit.
Thank you, babe. But now coming from Drake, that's gold, man.
Shit.
Thank you, boo.
We just got to change what you think about Marlo and Nene, and you'll be all good.
Whatever. This is what I'm gonna give you, Dre.
Well, thank you, Alex. Let me rotate some more of these people. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Bye, Michelle.
All right, bye. Mickey.
Wait, Michelle. Can I say something?
No,
can I say
Mickey's
something
next,
Mickey?
Dre. Mickey's next.
I know. I just
Dre.
want to say, Mickey. Can I say something? Michelle,
What?
can you just put me in the back until you get done with Nikki? Because she put me to sleep. I'm just trying to stay up. I just want to stay up.
I put you to sleep.
Rude.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nikki. I apologize, Mickey. I'm sorry.
I put you to sleep.
No, I didn't know you was here. I'm sorry. I just excuse you. I'm going on mute.
He's just trying to
Bye.
Anyway, hey Mickey, how you doing? Thank you for calling me.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Good.
I love what she was. Everything that she was saying. I repeat everything that she said. Like, it was, there's a real, it's a real thing. Everybody is fat phobic and despises them, and especially when you're a Black woman, it's just a whole different ball game, unfortunately.
It is. So what you think about this week's show and
Um,
what's going on between Kandi and Marlo?
initially when I watched it, Michelle, I'm not gonna lie, I was on Kandi's side
Uh-huh.
because everything that Marlo was saying to me is like low hanging fruit because we already know it's all true. That's like kind of like saying Kenya didn't have money when she got onto the show. Like these are all factual things, right? She was talking about Todd and she's taking care of Todd and this and that. They beat that storyline to the ground. Like we know all of that is factual. So I'm just like, you really don't have anything else to come at her with? Like, it was just very like, huh. So I was kind of like on Kandi's side. But once I watched the after show, I kind of was on Marlo's side because she said everything Ralph was saying is very triggering to me because I was in the foster care system. And how can you be like, oh, okay, I want to adopt your son. And then all of a sudden you want to back up. It's like, y'all are married, y'all have kids. This is a real relationship, a real marriage. Like, why not? Like, why do you want to be like, oh, I'm going to adopt and then back out? You know what I mean? So then once she explained that, I was on Marlo's side. And what I don't like about Kandi is like, just like what Alex said, like she has a real obsession with like the fake support. Like it's giving gatekeeper. It's like if she can't control you, she don't want to mess with you. And I think all of this is about control. Marlo,
That's how it feels to me, especially when she went on talking to DJ A1 about everything that she did.
What is wrong with being a good person?
It's not about being a good
wrong with
person.
being a good person, but
It's
if
her
you being
controlling.
But if you're
It's
being a
not.
good person,
No,
I'm
gonna reject that.
Why do you have to bring it back
I'm gonna
up?
reject that. I'm gonna really reject that because it seemed like everybody trying to come after Kandi, and Kandi haven't did anything wrong but be successful and take care of business the correct way.
But that's good for her. But the people that really watch the show know
I
that
watched the show
she's
and I
not
study
really.
Kandi, and I
But
know that Kandi
she's
is a
about
good person.
herself. She's
And
not doing
the things that y'all saying is not right. And I
Oh.
know when I see a messed up person. Nene, everything that came with Nene that's what it came because the way she is and how she is.
How is she?
You can tell the way, like what she from the whole from previous seasons, how she present herself, the things that she says.
She was funny. She was
But Kandi has
entertaining.
said some not so cool things as well. All of them
No,
have
but
actually.
hold up. But let me say this too. Let me say this too. I feel like Kandi gave everybody opportunities. You know, if
So
whatever
Kandi
they
is
wanted
the
to
one
do with
that
the opportunity,
wait. Let's just let me unpack that for a second. Kandi is the one that has to give people opportunities. These women didn't have talents of their own to get their own opportunities.
no. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about people like the the show that she got. I'm talking about
All of
Marlo.
those benefited Kandi,
I'm,
right?
but what's okay? It's going to benefit Kandi, but it's going to benefit her as well. So what's the problem with that?
You know what it is, Michelle? I just want to say one thing. I think I would perceive Kandi differently had that whole Phaedra situation not happened. Because a lot of things came out of that situation, Michelle. My perception about her would be completely different had that whole thing didn't go down. Because she's been, she milked the whole,
I think y'all really looking into Kandi a little bit too much, but on the same token, Nene can do and say the most and act so crazy on that show. And y'all don't see a problem with that. That's the reason why she's not on the show is because the way she acts.
Exactly.
Actually,
can
it's
you
not
hear
the
me?
reason she's not on the show.
Michelle, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. He's speaking facts, so I'm just gonna be quiet.
No, I'm
But
just
what
saying,
has
like the
she
way she
said?
act, that's why she's not on the show. And the reason why
Ghetto
people love,
snitching.
the reason why people love Kandi for real, because the way she is, what she
Oh.
exudes, and what she stands
Everybody
for.
doesn't love Kandi, and Kandi has done some things that are not so cool. Okay, Kandi
From
was
what I
not
seen, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing on that
Because
show.
she likes to she
I
likes
never
to
seen
present
nothing on that
herself.
show that Candy did that I
I'm
looked
talking
at
Because she
Candy
about.
has
as like,
other
oh,
people
I'm
do her
talking
dirty
about
work.
some of the things that happened outside of the show
And
that
she
all of the
uses
ladies
other
have complained
people
about.
to do her
Was
dirty
it
work.
all
I
the
don't know what
ladies that
she do
complained?
outside of the show.
Michelle, was it all the
Well,
ladies
then you
that
don't know
complained?
if she's a good person or not. Only
Michelle,
thing,
can I
if
ask you a
you're only
question?
just the same way that you think that Nene is a bad person, you think
I'm
Candy is a
not
good
saying that
person
she a
based
bad
on.
person, but what
But
she
she is.
perceived out
She
on
is
that
a bad
show,
person.
I
But
see
you
Michelle,
just
why
said
people
that
don't
it's
want to
based
be
off of
around her.
everything that you see on camera.
Michelle, you said some of the ladies complained, but that's not true. Only one person complained. If some of the ladies complained, they would not be.
There
They
are
would not be
text
Candy's friend
messages
like
of
that.
several of the women, Dre.
You just know what Nene told you. That's it, and we don't have
No, I've
evidence of
seen the
that.
text messages, Dre.
That's allegedly.
No, it's not alleged because I showed the people on Patreon.
I didn't see it, and I'm on
Well,
Patreon.
you didn't. That doesn't mean it's not true because you didn't see them.
So Michelle, let me ask you this question: the way Nene was acting on several of these seasons, you don't think that contribute to why she's not on this show on Housewives of
She
Atlanta?
made the show. She literally
We're
made
not
the
talking
show.
about that. We're talking about the way she
I
act and
believe
the reason why she's not on
that
this show today.
I believe that she's not on the show today because she complained about racism. That's why I believe she's not.
Oh
on
my
the show.
God, really?
I do.
Really, Michelle?
Is you really gonna say that?
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Well, I mean, we
Wow.
can have a difference of opinion.
No.
You
It's like it's like caping for somebody and just you got to be real for real. The way that
But that's
lady
what
was
I feel like
acting
you
on
doing
that
right now.
show, she had that show. She had that show, and the way she was acting like a bitch, and she thought everything supposed to went her way.
He
And
didn't
it
call
didn't.
her. No, Michelle. He did.
Huh?
He didn't. Why you hang up on him?
We don't curse around here. Y'all don't know that yet.
He didn't call her a B. He said she was acting like one.
It don't matter, but he said the word. Mickey, you got anything else to say?
But yeah, yeah, it's just once again, she always needs a backup, a mouthpiece to do, she was turning up on her speak on it. She was saying all of those things. She uses her speak on it to, spin the narrative, control the narrative. I heard they just filmed the reunion. And I don't know. Kandi, I don't know. I don't know about her. She's losing. I think Marlo was part of her alliance last season, and now clearly she's, they've fallen out, whatever. But Kandi, yeah, if she can't control you, she's not interested in you.
Yeah.
Just like Nene was. What's the difference?
Who was Nene controlling?
She was trying to control Kenya. She was trying to control Cynthia.
Oh,
she was
was
trying to control
never
everybody on the
friends
show.
with Kenya.
Everybody on the show.
Who was she controlling?
She was trying to control Kenya, and Kenya didn't let that go down. That's why she is the queen and will always be the queen.
She was never friends with Kenya.
Look, thank you, Mickey, for calling. I appreciate you.
Okay, Michelle, have a good night.
All right, you too. Dre.
Miss Brown.
Your turn.
Hey, the person who called in, he said everything I wanted to say, so that's all I had to say. Whatever he said.
Oh, so you knew the person was gonna call and say,
no, I didn't know him, but he was speaking facts.
Oh, okay.
He was speaking facts. Everything he said to me was true. But about the Kandi situation, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But that's it. Everything he said was facts. This was my opinion also. All right.
That's all you got? Hey, Miss Q. I can't hear you. Hello. Quasia. I can't hear you, Quasia. All right. Well, listen. The block is high. Y'all up here mad. What y'all mad at me for? If y'all can't curse in the chat, what makes y'all think y'all can come up here and drop B words? Y'all know I'm not like people calling nobody no B, and I don't want nobody to say they acting like a B. What does a B act like? Okay. Anywho, what y'all saying in this chat? Some of these Kandi fans and Kenya fans bring up Nene more than they bring up their faves. Okay. He said, I guess racism didn't play a part in her getting one of the highest paychecks paid to any housewife. So you feel like people can still be paid and not be discriminated against? You feel like that's not a possibility? I don't understand. I don't understand. Y'all turning on me. Hold on. Let me see what Joy was talking about back here. Hello. Hello. Joy, I can't hear you. Your Wi-Fi is bad.
Hello?
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes. How you doing?
All right.
So what would you like to talk about tonight?
Well, really, to be honest, I hit the wrong button on my phone. I just logged on, so I don't know what subject. I know you're the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I don't know what's going on. Well, it's Marlo. What done happened?
So you wanted to give me your opinion about Marlo?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, Marlo, all right. You know, she just a little gangster boo. I call her gangster boo.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Thank you, Miss Murray, for calling in tonight. I appreciate you.
All right.
All right. Oh, Lord. Y'all got me tonight, y'all. Y'all really got me tonight. He said Nene Leakes wasn't the highest paid housewife. The Beverly Hills wives was paid more than her. Can y'all school the people? Quasia, you back? Hello? Yeah, it's time to go. Cause y'all messing up. All right, you guys, listen. It's Friday night. I'm gonna head over to Patreon for the after show for a little while where y'all can curse me out if y'all want to. Y'all can use curse words, y'all can use the B word and whatever word y'all want to on a Patreon, but on the public, I would prefer that you not. Okay. I can do a little bit of cursing, but y'all can't be doing no cursing. Okay. I'm just saying y'all can't curse in the chat and y'all can't curse when y'all come up here. Okay. Because I don't know where it's gonna go. That's just the rules. It's always been the rules. But anywho, I appreciate everyone who called in tonight. I appreciate everyone who contributed to the stream. If you're just getting here, go ahead and like this video. If you want to be a part of our after show, you have to be a member of the tier 2 Patreon. Okay, Patreon $5 and above. I'm headed over there right now. The Patreon the link is in the description box for those of you who don't know what it is. If you do know what it is, click it and come on over. I will see you guys in probably about 5 minutes. Okay. I see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye. Oh, the block was hot tonight.
Shaggy is in, bitch. Shaggy is in. Shaggy. These people don't like Michelle, but that's my that's my
Fuck them hoes. Ain't that right, Brandon?
That's right. Hey,
wait.
No, what you want to say?
Here we go.
Hey, I'm Dr. Heavenly, and this is straight from the A.
I love y'all. Atlanta is the best place in the world. Don't ever get it twisted. I am definitely straight from the A.